We do not describe the world we see the world we can describe. De omnibus dubitandum. It is not enough to have a good mind. The main thing is to use it well. If you would be a real seeker after truth, it is necessary that at least once in your life you doubt, as far as possible, all things. The only thing we have power over in the universe is our own thoughts. Divide each difficulty into as many parts as is feasible and necessary to resolve it. Doubt is the origin of wisdom. Conquer yourself rather than the world. Whenever anyone has offended me, I try to raise my soul so high that the offense cannot reach it. An optimist may see a light where there is none, but why must the pessimist always run to blow it out? The only thing that I know is that I know nothing. I know that I exist. The question is, what is this I that I know? I think, therefore I am. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Every man is indeed bound to do what he can to promote the good of others, and a man who is of no use to anyone is strictly worthless. I desire to live in peace and to continue the life I have begun under the motto to live while you must live unseen. Nothing comes out of nothing. How can you be certain that your whole life is not a dream? You just keep pushing, you just keep pushing. I made every mistake that could be made, but I just kept pushing. The chief cause of human errors is to be found in the prejudices picked up in childhood. Reason is nothing without imagination. To live without philosophizing is in truth the same as keeping the eyes closed without attempting to open them. Common sense is the most widely shared commodity in the world, for every man is convinced that he is well supplied with it. There is nothing more ancient than the truth. We never understand a thing so well, and make it our own, as when we have discovered it for ourselves. It is possible that I am dreaming right now, and that all of my perceptions are false. Desire awakens only two things that are thought possible. Everything is self-evident. In order to improve the mind, we ought less to learn than to contemplate. The greatest minds are capable of the greatest vices, as well as of the greatest virtues. Except our own thoughts, there is nothing absolutely in our power. Truths are more likely to be discovered by one man than by a nation. Mathematics is a more powerful instrument of knowledge than any other that has been bequeathed to us by human agency. I can doubt everything except one thing, and that is the very fact that I doubt. Simply put, I think, therefore I am. God alone is the author of all the motions in the world. Wonder is the first of all the passions. The senses deceive from time to time, and it is prudent never to trust wholly those who have deceived us even once. He lives well who is well hidden. Your joy is your sorrow unmasked, and the self-same well from which your laughter rises was oftentimes filled with your tears. Each problem that I solved became a rule, which served afterwards to solve other problems. So far, I have been a spectator in this theater which is the world, but I am now about to mount the stage, and I come forward masked. Perfect numbers like perfect men are very rare. Give me extension and motion, and I will construct the universe. I was convinced that our beliefs are based much more on custom and example than on any certain knowledge. But possibly I am something more than I suppose myself to be. At last I will devote myself sincerely and without reservation to the general demolition of my opinions. I am indeed amazed when I consider how weak my mind is, and how prone to error. It is best not to go on for great quest for truth. It will only make you miserable. Few look for truth. Many prowl about for a reputation of profundity by arrogantly challenging whichever arguments are the best. Illusory joy is often worth more than genuine sorrow.